Niggity, Niwewe, Mwanzo. Go is the beginning. In the name of she, capital S, capital H, capital I, who man, Adam, called son and Shuin. Mother, nature, earth. In the name of the true begotten Son, Matthew 1, 2, 3, Emmanuel, go with us. In the name of the true motherland, Nigitia, which means land of the gold. Kunta Kinte Ki Swahili, first tongue of Mount. Peace from above. Amana Kutoka. You peace from above. How you doing? Good to see you. Good to be here. Let us begin the book of life. Agano. Jipya. Ya. Emmanuel. The New Testament of Emmanuel. Matthew chapter 19. Now it came to pass when Emmanuel had finished these sayings that he departed from Galilee and came to the region of Judea beyond the Jordan. And great multitudes followed him, and he healed them there. The Pharisees also came to him, testing him, and saying to him, is it lawful for a man to divorce his wife for just any reason? And he answered and said to them, have you not read that he who made them at the beginning made them male and female? And said, for this reason a man shall leave his father and mother and be joined to his wife, and the two shall become one flesh. So then, there are no longer two, but one flesh. Therefore, what God has joined together, let not man separate. They said to him, why then did Moses command to give a certificate of divorce and to put her away? He said to them, Moses, because of the hardness of your hearts, permitted you to divorce your wives, but from the beginning it was not so. And I say to you, whoever divorces his wife, except for sexual immorality, and marries another, commits adultery. And whoever marries her who is divorced commits adultery. His disciples said to him, if such is the case of the man with his wife, it is better not to marry. But he said to them, all cannot accept this saying, but only those to whom it has been given. For there are eunuchs who were born thus from their mother's womb, and there are eunuchs who were made eunuchs by men, and there are eunuchs who have made themselves eunuchs for the kingdom of heaven's sake. He who is able to accept it, let him accept it. Then little children were brought to him that he might put his hands on them and pray. But the disciples rebuked them. But Emmanuel said, let the little children come to me, and do not forbid them, for of such is the kingdom of heaven. And he laid his hands on them and departed from them. Now behold, one came and said to him, good teacher, what good thing, great teacher, excuse me. Now behold, one came and said to him, great teacher, what great things shall I do, and I may have eternal life? Excuse me. Now behold, one came and said to him, great teacher, what great things shall I do that I may have eternal life? So he said to him, why do you call me great? No one is great but one that is gold. But if you want to enter into life, keep the commandments. He said to him, which ones? Emmanuel said, you shall not murder, you shall not commit adultery, you shall not steal, you shall not bear false witnesses, honor your father and your mother, and you shall love your neighbors as yourself. The young man said to him, all these things I have kept from my youth. What what do I still lack? Emmanuel said to him, if you want to be perfect, go, sell what you have and give to the poor, and you will have treasure in heaven, and come, follow me. But when the young man heard that saying, he went away sorrowful, for he had great possessions. Then Emmanuel said to his disciples, assuredly I say to you that it is hard for a rich man to enter the kingdom of heaven. And again I say to you, it is easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle than for a rich man to enter the kingdom of gold. When his disciples heard it, they were greatly astonished, saying, what then can be saved? But Emmanuel looked at them and said to them, with men this is impossible, but with God all things are possible. Then Peter answered and told him, see, we have left all and followed you. Therefore, what shall we have? So Emmanuel said to them, assuredly I say to you that in the regeneration, when the Son of Man sits on the throne of his glory, you who have followed me will also sit on 12 thrones, judging the 12 clans of Israel. And everyone who has left houses, or brothers or sisters, or father or mother, or wife or children, or lands, for my name's sake, shall receive 100-fold and inherit eternal life. But many who are first will be last, and the last first. Alrighty then. Once again, as I keep announcing, there's that terminology that for some strange reason people keep losing. But he keeps saying it time and time again. Son of man. There it is, plain and simple. He keeps saying and calling himself the Son of Man. He does not call himself the Son of God. Now, while you read it, the Bible, and calling on Jesus as the Son of God, one more time, I am going to keep doing my job. My job is to enlighten those. It's like divorce. There's no such thing as divorce. Oh, it is now, but it never was. Just like it says, just like he said, they are no longer two, but one flesh. Therefore, what God has joined together, let not man separate. Once they become one, there is no such thing as divorce. But after being tested and tested and tested, Moses was like, okay, go ahead. All right, I'm tired of y'all. Go ahead, divorce her. Go ahead. Have your way, since you just don't want to listen to me. He said y'all together, and that's it for life. But y'all don't want to pay attention. Y'all don't want to follow the rules. See? They can't follow the rules because they not calling on Emmanuel. They not speaking about Emmanuel. Matthew 1, 2, 3. One more time. I keep telling everybody, everything's simple when you follow his lead. Matthew 1, 2, 3. Tell you exactly who you're supposed to be speaking upon. Emmanuel. IMANUEL, whose name means God with us. Now, I can't tell nobody what to do, but I know what I'm doing. JESUS is no longer part of my repertoire at all. That is strictly OPG, other people's goals. And I got nothing against nobody. But that's not the Son of Man. For the Son of Man has feet upon his gold and hair the wool of a lamb, not pale feet and straight hair. That's OPG, other people's goals. It's about definition and everything else. As he telling them that the kids coming and being little kids, that's why the disciples rebuked them because they being like little kids. And he like, man, ain't nobody got no time for these little kids. He like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Yes, the future. One more time, the future. I'm listening to these people. I'm a black Latino. Okay, let me see. Latinos act black. So you, a black man, want to be a Latino. And the Latino wants to be everything the black man is, but black. Okay. In the name of who? Okay. If they say that, they can't say Emmanuel. That's why they saying what they saying. But one more time. What did he say about Emmanuel coming back again? As surely I say to you that in the regeneration, when the Son of Man sits on the throne. One more time. The regeneration. See? The regeneration. Did y'all not see how the chosen ones, who I'm a part of, I'm not bragging on me. I'm bragging on he who sent me. I am Emmanuel. That's why I see Emmanuel. I am Emmanuel because I have knowledge from he who sent me in the name of my big brother, Emmanuel. I'm representing him because he represented he who sent him. I'm doing the exact same thing. One more time. He was able to go out and travel, and he didn't need earthly things. That's why that one guy that said, I want to become involved, but he tell him, get rid of everything you got. But the man got a lot of stuff. When you got a lot of stuff, it's not easy to just give up your stuff to follow somebody because you believe in them. Because, see, in his mind, he believe in God too. So, wow, it's kind of, wow, you're in a predicament. That's why he said it's easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle than for a rich man to get to heaven. But he didn't say it was impossible. Remember now? Because, see, you got to remember, use your own brain. He didn't say you can't. He didn't say that you can't be rich and get to heaven. David, King David, you think he wasn't rich? Wasn't he rich? Yes, he was rich. You don't think he went to heaven? Of course he did. One more time, he was one of the chosen ones. The boy who would be king, he was bred to be the king. He was bred to be a warrior. As a child, killing lions and bears, he was bred as a warrior, partner. And yes, he died rich. And yes, he went to heaven. See, you have to pay attention. He did not say you can't. He said it's easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle. Because most people that got things didn't do what it took, really truly, from him to get what they got. So therefore, that's what he talking about. He talking about the one who crossed out his neighbors. You understand? Most businessmen, they did something. Not all, most. They didn't made a little hook left or whatever, you know what I'm saying? They cheated on their taxes, they did whatever, because he created taxes. Don't get it twisted, thinking the man created taxes. No. When Adam bit the fruit, he told him by the sweat of your brow, which means I'm charging you for being here on earth. Because before that, there was no sweat of your brow. He was just walking around naming everything. What you have to do is get that J out your brain. Get that out your brain. Let them have their goal because they match their goal. None of them match Emmanuel, and that's why none of them speak upon Emmanuel. One more time. I'm going to do my job, which is I'm doing right now as we elaborate and understand that Emmanuel, son of man, Adam, who is the son of gold, Luke 3:38. One more time. The book of life. It's not my truth, it's what it called itself. I'm reading what it called itself. Book of life. Needing the way or wants go is the beginning. In the name of she, capital S, capital H, capital I, who man Adam called son, S-U-N, mother, nature, earth. In the name of the true motherland, N-I-G-R-I-T-I-A, land of the wolves. In the name of the true begotten son, Emmanuel, son of man, Adam, go with us. In the name of Kunta Kinte, Kiswahili, Tower of Babel, first tongue of man. Peace from above. Amani kutoka juu. Peace from above. Enjoy your weekend.